As Homo sapiens evolved and stood erect and straight, there was constant striving for a more comfortable life. This necessity gave birth to new inventions and discoveries as mankind gradually became civilized. Since prehistoric times, color has played an essential part in the process, adding zest and often symbolic meaning to the most important events in human existence. While other ancient civilizations, notably China and Egypt, had thriving dyeing traditions of their own, only India could dye cotton with fast, bright colors. These advantages made Indian textiles famous throughout the ancient world and led to a huge and enduring demand from Western Europe to East and Southeast Asia. Our monsoon climate rots cotton fabrics, and only a few minute fibers dyed from the early Indus site of Mohenjo-daro of around 4,000 years ago have survived to tell us about the achievements of earlier times. Mother Earth has provided human beings with abundant natural resources to fulfill their needs. Clothing gave protection from vagaries of weather. The use of leaves, barks of trees, flowers, seeds, and minerals to make dyes and color apparel for special occasions was slowly mastered. These ingredients were all eco-friendly. The commercial scale dyeing is done at the Colors of Nature, Oroville. The indigo cake is prepared by fermenting leaves of Indigo tinctoria, the well-known Neem plant. The cake is ground into a fine paste and added to fermentation vats, where the bacteria convert the blue insoluble powder into a yellowish-green soluble form. The bacteria in the vat are kept alive by feeding them with gelatinized seeds and wood ash extract. It is smelt from time to time to check if it has turned acidic. Slaked lime is added to the vat and the contents stirred to dissolve the lime and neutralize the acidity. The mouth of the vat is covered with a basket to allow the gases to escape. After the indigo has dissolved, the liquid turns yellowish green. Yarn or fabric is dipped into the vat and squeezed within it so that it takes up the liquor. It is then removed from the vat. The excess liquor is squeezed out and the material is exposed to air. The yellowish-green cloth slowly turns blue in air. Darker shades are obtained by re-immersing the material. The blue yarn or fabric is rinsed in water, boiled in soap, and is ready for use. Today, naturally dyed clothes are eagerly accepted by people in India, as well as by the buyers from Europe, Japan, and many other countries. A byproduct of the natural dye industry is compost. The alum solution, when added to the dye, tannin, and soap water, precipitates most of the organic matter as sludge that can be composted. The water, after some treatment, can be reused. Apart from this, artisans from textile clusters are trained to use the new natural dyes. Workshops are held for the students of fashion designing institutes to promote the use of natural dyes in the textile sector and schools, so as to promote environmental awareness about the dyeing industry. If natural dyes were to dye only 20% of the cotton yarn produced in the country, then nearly 8,000 people could be employed directly in pulverizing operations and 2.7 lakh families in leaf and fruit collection operations, thereby sustainably using the resources around them to earn a living. Today, we are constantly exposed to synthetic dyes, and the encounter is often direct and can be lethal. Manufacturers prefer chemical dyes in food items because of their stronger hues to make them more tempting. Use of synthetic dyes in cosmetics and fabrics is causing numerous types of cancers, allergies, and skin diseases. Synthetic textile industry is also polluting the land, air, and water and exposing the dyers to toxic chemicals. Natural dye is made by plants in a renewable and sustainable manner. Vegetal matter can be composted. Being renewable, it can be returned to its source. The price we are paying or would pay in future for using chemical dyes would be huge and frightening and cannot be measured in terms of money. Today, we have no option but to spread awareness about the benefits of natural dyes and turn our textile dyeing industry from a red industry into a green industry. A remarkable property of natural dyes, which is not shared by most synthetic dyes, is their ability to absorb ultraviolet rays. Natural dyes are made of plants in a renewable and sustainable manner. Synthetic dyes are manufactured from petrochemicals with toxic catalysts and intermediates. Natural dyes are environment friendly, whereas synthetic dyes cause various kinds of pollution. Natural dyes do not harm the dyers in any way. Synthetic dye can affect the health of a dyer due to its toxic chemicals. Color matching in natural dye is not critical, as all the colors have undertones that can blend, whereas synthetic dyes lack this feature and color matching is critical. Colors that cause wonder, captivating colors, colors that bring romance, merriment and zest in life, colors that cause pain and sadness, colors that make life truly colorful in all their hues. True colors from nature make your life graceful and elegant, and yet are environment friendly, do not cause hazards to your health, make your living comfortable. Mother Nature is bountiful. One only needs to work in harmony with it, so that both man and nature coexist without harming each other.